So before this starts, I just want to apologize for the abrupt opening and the abrupt ending and some of the parts in this podcast. We had some audio issues. There's not much I can do about it at this point, so we're going to roll with it. So let me go ahead and welcome you to the new episode of Fit the Description, and yeah, let's go into it. Black men come together and we talk about life, society, entertainment, culture, news, and whatever else we want to talk about. I'm your host, G, and today we're joined with Mr. Keith over here,
What's up?
Mr. Brandon D. Vernon,
Yo, what's up, you guys?
and we got Mr. James D. Evans, which is probably going to be a new name sooner or later.
What up?
All right.
Like the turkey bacon.
Like taco.
So, anyways, I wanted to take this time real quick because I got an announcement. I've been working on it for a while. As the releasing of this one, because this part will actually be released first. I'm happy to announce that now this podcast will be on. So, this is G from the future. My bad, I had to cut in, but that's only because what I know now is different from what I knew back then. So, let me tell you the announcement. We're now on Spotify. So, if you want to hear our podcast, you can check us out on Spotify and other streaming services, which they'll be down below. And hopefully I'll be able to get on Apple pretty soon here. So that's my goal. My goal is to spread it out. But yes, we are now on streaming websites. So if you only want audio, just go there. Now, there is more I got to tell you. And my past self kind of goes over it. So I'm just going to give it back to him to let you know the rest. So let me go ahead and give it back to my past self. That's the big announcement. We are now spreading out, and we are now, well, we're going to still be on YouTube, but we're going to be on all these other streaming platforms now too. So
Cool.
yeah, so we are spreading out.
Okay.
Yes. So with that being said, and this is for the people who are coming in streaming, I want to explain this to you guys first because I know you all haven't been here. So this is what we're going to do. So if you want to hear any of the newer or current episodes, just keep going on YouTube. YouTube will always be updated. With the podcast stuff, with the stream, with the podcast audio version stuff, it's probably going to be behind because, again, I'm still working on things. So you're going to get all the older episodes first. But as we start getting things moving like I want them to, then we're going to start catch you guys up with the YouTube stuff. So as of right now, on Monday, I will be releasing the entire first episode that we did. So that would be the first one that I'm going to release. And so, as you know, these come out on Saturday. So the new ones on YouTube, if you want to be up to date, if you want to hear the new ones, come on YouTube on Saturdays, and they'll be here. But if you want to, if you want to stay behind, just catch up like the old stuff, just every Monday I'm going to post an older podcast. So that's what we're going to do. And then, yeah, once I'm ready, I want to catch everybody up, and then everything's going to be on the same page. So that's the plan going forward. So yeah, if you want to check that out, definitely, go to Fit the Description and you'll see it there. So yes, that is my announcement. So yes, we are starting to making moves, not up, but at least forward. But hopefully this will start pushing us up. So there we go.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yay.
Is the Apple one, is that
What? What's up?
is the Apple service, is that a pay for or a free service?
Put it like this. This will be coming out in like 4 weeks. So I'm still working on the little things, but I basically found a free hosting site that lets me do it pretty much for free. So that's why I'm able to do it now. But I'm still trying to figure everything out. So yeah, this part probably won't be up for like 4 weeks. So I got 4 weeks to work out all the kinks. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
So yeah.
Sweet.
So yeah. So yes, I will actually, if you want to hit me up in about 2 weeks, or if we come back on here, if you come in early enough, I'll answer all your questions because I'm still getting everything worked out. So. But yes, I just want to make sure that everybody knows that yes, we are going to be on multiple platforms now. So I hope y'all are ready for that.
All right, sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet, man. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I do have one more thing to say too. So just so you know, all these podcasts are going to be censored as soon as the website's ready, because we are building a website. Once that's up, all the explicit, like all the unedited stuff, all the, all this, basically all the realness, you can find them on the website uncensored. So once the website's up and ready to go, that's where you can find all the uncensored ones. So there we go.
Cool.
Yep. All right. So I do have a question though. And it's only because it comes from a personal experience. I was just thinking about it, and I was like, have you ever been in a situation where like you don't react with how you're supposed to react? Like the situation was so shocking that you forgot how to react.
You gotta like elaborate a little bit more than that, man.
All right, fair enough. So the reason why I thought about that,
I'm back, you guys.
all right, cool. So no, I was asking Keith, and I'll ask you, and I was waiting for you to tell the story because you were there. I was asking Keith, have you ever been in a situation that was like kind of so shocking that you just like kind of forget how to react, like you don't react like you should?
Like the time I dropped my cell phone in the water.
I guess, yeah, that would work. I mean, if you want to explain that.
Yeah. So this happened a while ago, like 5 years.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was working at the Anime Expo, and and I was just holding my phone, and it just fell out my hand. It just fell out my hand, and I was just looking at my phone as it was falling. It's slow, like to me, it was falling in slow motion, and then all of a sudden it just fell right into the side street water. I'm literally just looking at my phone like what the fuck just happened? What just happened? And then I was so slow to react. It just hit me like oh shit, my phone's in the water, and I hurriedly grabbed it, and it still worked. But man, like I was so slow to react, man. I was so shocked. Like it literally just fell out my hand. I was just holding it, and it just fell out right into the water. Man. And then but what you're specifically saying, I mean it's kind of like what you're trying to say, but I get what you're trying to say though.
Yeah, that's kind of, and that's on top of. Do you have any situation like that?
Where I dropped my phone in the water?
Nah, just like we were so shocked that you just didn't react like you should.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty much control over my life, over my whereabouts. So it's very rare that, because I'm not like other people. I don't really think about things when I do them, or say them. I just act. And however, whatever happens. I the consequences. It's like if I spend my whole life thinking about everything I did and said, I wouldn't be where I am today. It's like that's stupid to me. It's like, if you make peace with what you say and do, I'm not perfect. So that's why I said, I get what you're saying, but it's very rare that I'm just like, oh, oh man, I didn't react how I was supposed to react. No, I reacted exactly how it was, the situation was necessary on how to react. If you drop your phone in some water and you play out a whole like slow motion scene, then I feel like that's exactly how you were supposed to react. I mean, I don't see the other thing. It's like, unless you're the Flash that can catch your phone, then okay. But I mean, if you're shocked, then you're shocked. But I mean, that's why I said anytime or a majority of the time when I do things, it's like, yeah, it's intentionally, not like, man, I can't believe I just reacted like that. I mean, it's like anytime I get mad, I think like anger, but it's like I can't really count anger because people do a lot of do and say a lot of dumb shit when they're angry. But I mean, a majority of the time, if I'm angry, it's like, yeah, I don't want to say exactly what I say or do exactly what I do, but I think everybody, a small piece of them feels like, okay, this was necessary at the time.
Right.
I don't know. That's just me though.
No, I feel I'm not mad at that. But the reason why I brought that up is because I wanted to tell the story about how this happened to me, and I was just like, man, it was all bad. And B will know exactly what I'm talking about when I say the basketball, when we were playing basketball at the park.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Well, you had to go more detail to say we just play basketball at the park.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. And so, and then what was, I want to say it was a 3-on-3 game. Yeah, it was like a 3-on-3 game. And we were playing basketball. And so we're playing basketball. And I remember one of the guys, it was B kind of knew the other guy more than I knew, but we both knew one of the guys. So it was like me, B, his brother, one of our friends and her boyfriend, and then these two guys who we knew. Well, one guy that we knew, and then one guy that B knew more than I knew. And so yeah, we were playing these guys on the basketball court, and sometimes how basketball, it can kind of heated.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get in arguments. So it was this. So like on the other team, it was like I forgot who it was, but I remember distinctly. It was like this big, huge, buff black dude and this Mexican dude. They were kind of getting like they were going at it with the one dude, like just going off on each other, kind of like talking crap. After a while, it just kind of cools down, and we're just all like, okay, cool. Like we kind of got him away, and it was cool. Like we were playing for a minute, right? All of a sudden, I kid you not, it was so bad. All of a sudden, I want to say I'm like at the 3-point line, and all I hear is and dude gets dropped. And like how B said, everything would happen in slow motion. It literally happened slow motion to the point where like we didn't react. So basically, I remember like being at the 3-point line, dude just got knocked on his ass. Like he just got like cold clocked. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at B, and I'm looking at the other homie that we knew, and we're all looking at each other like, what do we do? It's one of those situations where like we know what to do, but it just came out of nowhere. That like, and I feel real bad because that dude was getting like punched out for a minute when like all of us like froze and didn't know what, just didn't do nothing. Why we just let this dude just get punched on. And then I remember I was the first one to kind of come out of it, and I came in trying to stop it. And the whole entire time, I don't know what happened. This dude was being punched on, and I was trying I was trying to grab the buff guy to get him off of him, but they kept moving around. And I don't know what happened. It was like he punched and dragged the dude from like the corner 3 all the way almost to the middle of the court. The next thing you know, the Mexican dude comes in and starts punching on him. And we're like, what the? And then all we hear was, get the gun. and then they start booking it, and then we just get our shit and like everybody gets out of there.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Playing
I was thinking like, when did all this happen?
Yeah.
y'all playing basketball?
So yeah, so yeah, I remember because I remember I heard it, and all I heard was get the gun. I remember I looked at B, I looked at the spot, I said, get your shit, let's go, get up, let's go. And we got
I'm gonna play basketball with y'all. Don't make no sense. Niggas saying get the gun. What the hell? Over a basketball game?
Man. But no, but I mean the reason why I tell that story because like I said, the most fucked up part about the entire story is, I mean, granted, it wasn't really like I wasn't the only one who was dealing with that, but like B and the other homie knew the dude, and we just sat there. I mean, particularly the other dude, because I was his homie. We just sat there, just watched him just get punched on for I mean, I know it wasn't that long, but it felt like it was like for like 2 or 3 minutes because we just froze up because it just came out of nowhere. And that's like the part that like everybody just stood there and did nothing while this dude got punched on. And we all knew this dude. And normally, you know, when your homies getting punched on, you're supposed to jump in. But it happened. It was so shocking that like nobody reacted properly.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, the memory is slowly getting back to me.
Yeah, because I remember you were there, and I remember looking at you on the other side of the 3-point line, and I was staring at you and the other homeboy at the same time. And we just were looking at you like, what do we do? It's like, we know what to do, but we're not doing it. Because we were just all in shock.
Man.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Dude, the funny thing is later that night, B and his brother went home, and I went to go, I just went to the city park that same night and went to go play more basketball, and I saw him there, and he was like, yeah, man, I mean, we tried to look for him, we went ahead and got the strap. They said they went home, got the strap, but they drove around trying to look for the fool, and they said they couldn't find them, so they just came to the court where I was at and went to go play some more basketball. So it was like, and I was like, man, my bad, but like I was something like, man, my bad. I tried to stop it, and he was like, yeah, I know, man. Like it was just so shocking. Like nobody was prepared for the situation because we thought it was like cool, like we thought it was done, and it just came out of nowhere. And that's why I said it was so bad that that this happened. I mean, it's bad enough that the dude got punched on. It's another problem where the other like Mexican dude came running in and started punching on him too. That's the problem. Like nobody did nothing at the entire time and just let the dude just get punched on for like, I mean, I know it wasn't that long, but it felt like 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh. Like, oops.
It was all bad, man. I mean, and the bad part is like the only one to try to do something was me, but I just kind of, I don't want to say I gave up, but like I don't know what the happened, but somehow I tried grabbing the dude and they wound up at like the half court circle. It was just all bad. It was like I know what to do, but nobody did what they're supposed to do. It was just all bad.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, man. I literally forgot about that moment.
I didn't. I remember when that dude said that, we all got the fuck out of there. I remember the park got cleared out. I remember the black dude that said, y'all better come. No, he was talking to your brother. He's like, y'all better get out of here because he you know, they're going to come back. I'm like, I know. I'm trying to get everybody get out of here because I remember your brother, he had to go run and get his backpack. It was making me mad. I'm like, dude, come on.
Okay, man.
Yeah, 'cause I'm like, man, let's go. Dude said, grab the gun. Let's go. I'm good. Get your. Let's go.
Man, well, what made you talk about that?
Huh?
It just came to you or something, or?
Yeah, because I started thinking about.
Okay, what made you?
Yeah, because I mean I don't know why, but I just remember. I want to say it's because it can't. I actually read the homie's post, and
Oh, okay.
and I just started thinking about it, and like I replayed that situation in my head, and I'm like, damn, that was pretty fucked up. I realized I'm like, ain't nobody came in to really help them like we should have. Like normally when somebody gets swung on, like at your people, you're supposed to fight back. Like it's not like we haven't been in that situation. I can speak for me. I know I've been in that situation before, and I fought back. And I don't know what happened, but it's like we all paused. Everybody.
Man.
Like,
man, it's just, I guess it's just one of those days, man. No matter who's around, you just. Man.
So Keith.
Yep.
That's all in wagons.
So when you go back to talk about like you say what's supposed to happen meant to happen, that's probably the reason why I say I can't agree, because what happened was supposed to happen.
I mean, I just feel like, I mean, I don't know how old you guys were, but it's just like, yeah, older man has a lot more to think about. It's like, yeah, when you're younger, it's like, yeah, you're ready to fight and, gang shit type shit. But no, when you're older, you're like, wait a minute, am I really about to sacrifice my life to help this? Because this person's getting their beat. Do I want to actually interfere? And I mean, even anybody, it doesn't matter who it is. It's like, if he can't take this person, what makes me think this person won't get into a fit of rage and beat both? Like getting your beat as a kid is one thing, but getting your beat as an adult, completely different level. Completely different. Bro. Like I tell everybody that it's like, I mean, yeah, if I need to fight, I'll fight, but I probably won't even fight nobody. I mean, I will. I've learned enough submissions and grapple holds to put your ass to sleep, but getting into an actual toe-to-toe fight with somebody, no, I'm not gonna even try, because it's just stupid. It's like men fighting versus us in high school and kids being fighting. No, it's like if you're gonna square up with somebody, it better be worth it. That's the only way I'm gonna fight. I mean, it has to be worth it. But no, I'm gonna put you in a goddamn bear hug or chokehold out of this goddamn world. But other than that, I'm not about to fight you. I'm not. No, that's stupid.
It's funny that you say that. It's funny that you say that, because there's this video that I watched. I was watching this video today, and I want to say that you're right, because it's true. When you get older, like you're not so quick to fight like you used to, and so going back to the video. So basically, what happened was, and I know we all either been in this situation or seen this situation where basically it was this girl. She was at this gas station, and like there was like a bunch of dudes just like pressing up on her and whatever and talking to her, and just like all on her, and that's pretty fucked up, right? We all can agree with that.
Yeah.
So like they over like, yeah, what up, girl? Like da. And like you could see him like all like you saw the one all pressing up and grinding on her and stuff, and just talking to her like yeah, I'm doing this gas, whatever, just, and like she was just surrounded by a bunch of dudes. And so the guys who were talking, they basically, what they said was, they basically said, like, if I was to see that, I ain't gonna do nothing about it. I mean, there's not much I can do. And so it goes back to what Keith said, where it's like, yeah, if I was younger and dumber, I definitely would have stepped in on that situation, of course. But like when you get older, you start thinking about it's like, there's one of me and there's like about 14, 15 of them. Do I really want to put myself in the middle of this situation?
Well, then on top of that too, if a chick is doing that, it's like, even if you take the time to save her, she's probably just gonna run right back to the too. And you always gotta think about that too at the end of the day. It's like, because I've been in that situation, especially as a security guard, where some chick was getting hemmed up by her dude and he's screaming and yelling and fussing and fighting. And then you go to try to save her, and she's like, "Get the hell off my boyfriend." Like,
Oh,
are you insane right now? Like, no, I'm not playing Captain Save or nothing today. Get out of here. Like, no, if you want to be with his crazy self, then you be with his crazy self.
bro. You see, that happened to me back. I want to say I was in high school at the time. And this happened to me actually a couple of times. And you're right, it's always with the couple. And I remember it was my homegirl. She got into it with her dude, whatever. And I went over there, supposed to do it, and basically, just trying to be a good dude, trying to, say, hey man, don't be fucking around like that, blah, 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 I you not, dude. The next day, she came at me, foul, started cussing me out.
That's
And I'm
why
like-
you should let her get him.
I'm like, dude, I had your back. You said he was fucking around with you and stuff. I came over and tried to help you out. And now you're yelling at me and calling me out my name?
None of that. I'm about to say none of that matters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, you try to be a good guy, and it just, no. You better off just letting her get hemmed up. Let the police handle it.
Exactly. Call like exactly. That's why I agree. I'm calling.
You're gonna be the bad person.
You're
It's
right.
point.
I'm calling the cops. Hello?
Hey, you guys, I gotta take a phone call real quick. Hello? Can you hear me?
You're breaking
Yeah.
up. Yeah, take your phone call. Just
Hear
come
me?
back in. Yeah, take your phone call. Come back in because you're breaking up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, go ahead, man.
Oh yeah, no, I just said, like I said, it just, everything isn't equal, man. And I just feel like, women need to stop telling their daughters, just like, yes, I feel like minorities need to stop telling their kids that you can be anything. It's like, no, you need to be honest with your child and be like, okay, yes, you can be anything, but at the same time, you're going to have to work harder than anybody else. Or, like I said, it's just not as easy. Like I said, I hate when parents say that to their kids, like they can be anything. Like, like I've had people get angry at me from when I say, like, I would never tell my kids that they could be anything. Like, it's a lie. It's a lie. Like, I don't care how people raise their kids, but if your Black kid believes it can be, of like Bill Gates, it's like, no, like you need to explain to your kid, like, I'm not saying that, it can't develop something and create something and, build the empire, but is it going to be a Microsoft? Is it going to be a Tesla? Is it going to be no, for one, a lot of this stuff has already been done. Two, it's like you have to be honest with the kid and be like, yes, because of your skin color, yes, you're gonna have to be you're gonna have to work harder than any, like, other than a white kid or whatever. And like, but even then, like, even some white people, like I tell people, have a hard time. It's like, yeah, if you are a hillbilly white person, then yeah, you probably ain't gonna have the same opportunities as a rich white person. It's like, yeah, like I said, it's just a lot of things that I feel like parents try to sugarcoat things from their kids. And like I said, it's just like I said, it's just like, yeah, a woman can join, or sorry, not a woman, a girl can join in a high school football team in a heartbeat. That's a given. But can you go to the NFL? No. It's like, so don't sit here because like the only adult female football league there is is the lingerie football league, and that's a joke if you ask me. So it's like, and that's been around since we were kids.
I mean,
So
I don't
that's-
know, man. I've seen them, and dude, they hit pretty fucking hard.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, I'm not gonna sit. But still, they're in lingerie playing football. Can you really take them serious at the end of the day?
But you also got to think about too. They're in lingerie playing football. I mean, they ain't got the pads. They don't have all the protections like the NFL players do. They ain't got the clothing like the NFL players do. You know, I'll give them the credit, man. Like they take hard hits with less on. So,
like I said, I'm not gonna ever say. Like I said, a lot of these chicks aren't even over 150 pounds, so I'm not gonna ever say it's that serious. It's like you got some guys hitting each other that are 200-300 pounds, bro. So I don't agree with that. Like I said, if you show me a chick that's hitting people that's over 200 pounds, then okay. But like I said, a lot of these chicks aren't over 150 pounds. And I just feel like that's not that serious. Like, yeah, I'm not going to say that they don't get hit and, you know, it probably doesn't hurt them, but it's not hurting enough to cause injuries. It's not hurting enough to, like I said, they play one day. Well, I mean, actually, no, they play more games. Well, probably not now. I don't think it's a thing now, but I know that they used to play maybe like 6 games, but I just feel like it stopped for a reason. You know, it's degrading. It's like, because no person is gonna watch these chicks play in like actual football uniforms. Like, nobody's gonna take it serious. It's like they and they have to be in lingerie. So like I said, I'm not saying they have to be, but they did it for a reason. Now, yes, they signed up for it and all this stuff, it is what it is. But I just feel like, you mean to tell me that you would sit here and watch girls play 16 games just like guys and all dressed up, regular clothing and all that stuff? I think not. You don't even watch the NFL. So what if I think for 1 minute you're gonna watch a football women's league? Yeah, no.
Hey, number one, I watch it when I catch it. And 2, I'll say this too. The only reason I don't watch football is for 2 freaking reasons. And I told you at the beginning, I'm on the NFL for, the Black Lives Matter stuff, which we already talked about that in an earlier podcast. And the second reason is because my team. I'm tired of seeing my team lose. It's pissing me off.
And like I said, I watch the Eagles lose them there every week. It doesn't stop me from watching football.
Yeah, I can't take it though, man. I can't. It's like why I can't watch men's soccer. I'm tired of. I can't watch losing for too long. It gets on my nerves.
I mean, soccer is a different sport because I can't sit there and watch 3 hours of a sport and only watch people score, 2 to 3 goals. I just can't do it. I personally can't do it. It's like, and then the time goes up, not down. So that don't make no sense to me either. It's like usually they run out of time, not, go up in time, which is, like I said, the weirdest thing to me ever. I feel like I'm the only one that feels like that, but that's, like I said before, that's why soccer isn't the most watched sport, Yes, that's why they turned football into football, and because soccer was originally supposed to be football, obviously, but football, when teams only score like field goals, it's like that's when people start turning the game off. It's like, if you ever yes, the one thing I hate about football is, like, I don't feel like it should be a tie. I'm like, that makes no sense to me. It's like, teams shouldn't tie. It's like, it's the stupidest thing ever.
I mean, I get it. I mean, I definitely get, especially on a professional level, for a couple of reasons. I won't get into all of them, but just basically, it's one. I mean, just two basic reasons is this: one, you can't be there all night, and two, which is a bigger problem, it's money. You know, like to rent out those stadiums and all that stuff costs a hell of a lot of money. So, and I mean, and then if you want to say third, you also got to think about the fans. You know, so I get it. I mean, I get it why sometimes you gotta allow ties to win. I mean, I think you should work for it, of course, but I get it. I mean, I get it on a major on a high level, on the highest level of playing. You know,
I'm just saying it's literally the only not sport because like college football doesn't tie. So that's the weirdest thing. It's like NFL is the only, like, I can't even say sport. Like it's NFL is the only league, and let's put it like that. It's the only professional league or college league or anything of its kind that does that. No other, like, college doesn't do that.
yeah.
Like, so it's just weird to me.
Well, but that's what goes. That's why I say, like, on the professional, I should see. Yeah, that's the right word. On a professional level, I understand it. On like a college level, I understand why they don't. You know, I mean, it's very different when you're dealing with, you know, a bunch of college kids compared to dealing with a bunch of people who got to wake up and go to work the next morning. You know.
I mean, I'm not sitting here saying that I don't disagree with you. If they didn't play once a week, don't say every day, because they don't do it every day.
No, I'm not saying it every day. I'm just saying in general. Like, if you're a professional league, like that's why I said when you're at a college level or anything lower than that, I understand, that's fine. But when you're at a professional level, you're talking about millions upon millions of dollars. Number one. So
okay, but I get that, but I'm saying in college, yeah, that's when you could play every other day, or
yeah.
Sometimes you might play a football game in college twice a week, which is grueling.
Yeah.
But like I said, NFL, it's just like I said. I mean, I get what you're saying on the money and this and that, but like I said, it just doesn't make any sense on, you know, because like I said, I feel like it messes up the standings. But I will say, I do like how NFL does give one game. Like, I don't like how NBA has to do 7 games in the playoffs. It's just like when you like college. Like, I love how you have like one game and beat like whatever team beats the, you know, team in the final four. It's like, that's how it should be. It should be one game. It's like, I don't feel like you should have 7 opportunities to beat this team. That's stupid. It's just dumb. I know some people enjoy it to watch the same team play 7 times. I don't at all. I feel like it's dumb. Like, I mean, a best out of 3 wouldn't be so bad, especially in the first and second round. Like, I don't feel like you need 7 games to, like, and because usually you have the first team playing the 7th team. So it's like, you don't even need 7 games, like, for the first team to play the 7th team. Maybe like back in the day, yeah, but not now. Hell no, not now. Like the league is so one-sided now, it's not even funny. But like, you know, every year it just goes back and forth. East, west, east, west, east, west. It's like now like everybody's on the east. It's like a year ago, everybody was on the west, or something. Or I'm sorry, 2 years ago, everybody was on the west. 2 years before that, everybody was on the east.
Hold on. Just real quick. We're talking about basketball, right? I just want to be clear for yeah. Make sure that they understand. We're talking about basketball right now. Go ahead.
Yeah. So it's just, I just don't like how some sports do some things right and some sports don't do things right. It's like, okay, baseball, I get why they need 7 games. I get it. I 110% understand. But like I said, baseball players play every day too as well. So they don't really take a lot of days off. I mean, even though a lot of times all they're doing is just sitting around, you know. So it's like they could afford to play every day. But I mean, I will say that when it comes to basketball, it's like how they've changed the whole like instead of 8 teams now, it's 6 teams now, and it's 2
the
playing
play-in.
teams.
Yeah.
Which is gonna take some getting used to because it's not. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, but
yeah, you know what? No, I'm gonna stop because I do want to touch on that. Because yeah, for me, I'm definitely not a fan of that. I really don't like that. Like I saw it as just I don't like. I mean, I get on the my fault. I get it on the college level. I'm totally fine on the college level, but on the professional level, it's like to me, I'm all about do or die. Like you're supposed to be the best of the best. When you lose, you lose. You shouldn't get a second or third chance to play in. I mean, the only conference I could say, at least when it comes to basketball, that I agree with is
NFL.
Well, yeah, but yeah, NFL. But when it comes to basketball, it's probably only the Western Conference because they're so close. But other than that, I mean, like the Eastern Conference. I mean, I'm sorry, like they don't even. I mean, you guys said from like what is it? From like 5 on down, most of them don't even match up to the teams on the West.
Yeah.
So unless we're talking about the Western Conference, I mean, I personally don't like a play-in. I don't see it. I mean, to me, I feel like you're the best of the best. If you play 82 games. After playing 82 games, that should be it. You shouldn't get a second or third chance. No, I mean, you're the best. If you can't keep it up for 82 games, then you just don't get to play.
Yeah, no, like I said, I do feel like it should be 8 teams in there no matter what. Like
exactly.
I don't like I said, it's just like how the NFL has the wild card. It's like it's not fair if you got all these teams that have fought all year to, get records that prove that they're the best, but now you got these 2 wild card teams or 4 wild card teams that actually have a chance of taking their spots away. To me, that's not fair. And because you just like what you're telling the guys are that, okay, well, you can get knocked off because let's say that, okay, this team knows that they don't have a chance. Okay, so they're going to play dirty or, I'm not saying that they do play dirty, but it's like they have a chance with basically not knowing that, let's just say like the Green Bay Packers have to play like the fucking Bengals, and the Bengals know they don't have a chance. Okay, so now let's say a Bengals defense injure like Aaron Rodgers, the Green Bay's quarterback, and Green Bay still wins because they're up like 32 points. But it's like he still gets injured. So, okay, so that means that you just let them play in this game with this team knowing that they were going to lose. And they just injured your star quarterback. And now y'all don't stand a chance. That's not fair. That's not fair at all.
Yeah, like I mean, to me, the only time I'm really okay with it, which I wouldn't mind that happening like a sudden death, if it's like you have a tied record, or something like that. That's the only time I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool. Like if you have a similar record to another team and you're in the same conference, and then it's like, yeah, that should be a play-in. Or the only time I would even accept it, I mean, maybe if they're like 2 games back and something like crazy happens, then fine. I'm absolutely for it. There should be a sudden death. I'm totally fine with if basically, if you like your seeding, but if a team's as good as another team, I don't care if the other team beat this team twice, they got the same record. They should have opportunity to play, That's just how I feel. Then at that point, we could do a wild card. If you are tied, or if the 3 bottom spots, like the 5 bottom spots, like on the West, are tied, then you should have to have a play-in tournament at that point.
Oh
You're all tied.
Oh no, I agree with that 100%. I feel like yes, if two teams are if 2 or 3 teams have the same record at like the 8th spot, then like which should yes, okay, it should be the first 2 teams that if they have the same record at the 8th spot, then yes, they should play, not like, okay, well, if this team wins first and then they go to the playoffs, it's like that doesn't make any sense. Like, okay, so because of timing, it's like if this team wins first and then they get to go to the playoffs, and so like even if the other team loses, or what you should do is that you should have them play at the same time. It's like, okay, so if this team plays at the same time and whoever wins that game, okay, now, if they both win, then yes, you guys should go into, just like you said, cut in depth. You should have them play at least one more game against each other. And like I said, whoever wins that game should play as the AFC. It's like, I feel like that's fair. Like, that's not hurting nobody. But it's like I said, the NBA is so stupid on that fact. It's like whoever wins first gets to go to the playoffs. Like, that's stupid. Like, that's how Orlando beat out Miami at year on a Wayne Wade's last year. And I still think I was like, that's the only reason why they got to be in the playoffs, and Wayne Wade did it. They had the exact same record, but just because Orlando won first, it's because their game was first. Like, that's not fair.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, that's
I agree.
like I tell people, yes, okay, yes, I'm biased because I'm a Heat fan, but I just feel like, if it was anybody, I don't care who it is. Like, I'm a basketball fan at the end of the day. I don't really care about, I would have loved to have seen a Wayne Wade in the playoffs in his last year. Like, that would have been great, like, and because the dude was having a killer season, and that whole team was like, okay, would they have won? Probably not, but still, it would have been cool to see him actually be able to go to the playoffs one more time. Because, man, that last game when he hit that fadeaway 3, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah,
But like
I agree. I would have liked to see Dwayne Wade have one more chance, win or lose.
Exactly.
I mean, just to see him in the playoff one more time.
But like I said, it just annoys me because, like I said, how sports is now. Like I said, I get what you're saying about money and this and that. Like I said, I agree 100%, especially in the NFL. Like, literally, it's literally all about money, and they don't really they don't really hide it anymore. They're just like, no, we want these players to play. NBA is starting to do the same thing. Like, Adam Silver is losing a lot of respect from a lot of people because it's like, you can't say that, oh no, it's for the players' safety, and well, you're kind of doing otherwise, buddy. Like, we get that it's a business. We get it. I'm not saying that you're wrong or nothing like that, but don't sit here and say, oh no, we're doing everything to keep our players safe. Like, not really. Because you guys can be doing a lot more. Yes, I get the bubble costed a lot of money. I would never say do that again. It was good for its like for when you guys did it. It was good, but I would never recommend it again because
I like the bubble. I'll be honest. I like the bubble. If it's necessary, I definitely wouldn't mind again. But for the money, I get what you're saying. For the cost and stuff.
Yeah, no, like I said, for the cost of the bubble, no, I would never recommend that ever again. For the, okay, yes, okay, if there's a pandemic again, like, at the start of this pandemic, then okay, I would recommend it. But is it something that I would recommend right now? I don't feel like it's necessary.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, the NBA is, I just feel like when it comes to the NBA, it's, with I would say half of the superstars injured right now is kind of hurting the NBA personally.
Lakers. Lakers.
I mean, everybody. The Nets, the Sixers, all the top teams got injuries. Melo Ball was having a great season, and now he's out.
Gone.
James Harden was doing great, and he's been out. I just feel like
wait, I thought he was back.
He is back now, but he was out for I think 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Kyrie Irving hasn't played a game, and God knows when because of his selfishness. I just feel like he's being selfish. There is no ifs and buts about that. He's just a selfish little bastard. I don't know. He's either going through some or I don't know. I just feel like you're getting paid too much money to be on a team with two guys who you wanted to be on, and Nets are just saving Kevin Durant for the playoffs. But honestly, I feel like that's what the Lakers are doing with AD and LeBron James. I'm not saying that they're not injured, but I'm not going to sit here and say that LeBron James is as injured as they say he is.
No. LeBron James actually is. LeBron James, from what I've heard.
Because if you watch that game, like I said, he still was able to play 2 minutes and run up and down the court.
I know, and that's one of the reports that came out. He should have never played. He was about to have. They were saying like for the injury he had, my fault. From what somebody was saying, basically with the injury that he got, it's basically a Kevin Durant thing where he needs to get off that leg and rest, or he would have tore his freaking ankle. But he decided to play in because one guy said he was trying to get those 10 points. He was trying to chase stats, and he should have never did it. From what I've heard, from my understanding, LeBron James should have not been on that court, but he wanted to play through it. And luckily he got off in time because he could have freaking literally been out for a year, for months.
Like I said, I'm not going to say that about LeBron James because, like I said, I've seen this too many seasons. It's like from too many players. It's just like, yes, if I'm not saying that his frame wasn't bad, but LeBron James has too many top positions. I will say that, yes, they don't care about the rest of this season. Like I said, he's supposed to be back in 2 weeks, which I believe he's going to stretch that shit out for as long as he possibly can to be ready for the playoffs because he doesn't want to do it by himself. And then on top of that, they didn't get anybody in the trade deadline. So, like I said, I don't really think LeBron James cares about MVP and all those things. I believe he probably did want it at one point in time, but I don't think he cares. I think he cares enough to be healthy for the season. But at the same time, just like the other year, I believe that LeBron James proven a point. It's like, you guys need to step up. I truly feel like that. And which they do. They like his teammates need to step up.
I'm gonna have to cut you off here only because we got James in here who hasn't talked this entire time. And James, you there? Oh, I don't know if you can hear me. Yo. Hey man, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
All right, cool. So I want to change subjects. Actually, I'm gonna let you guys. Can you guys hold it down for a few minutes? I gotta go. I'm just gonna be honest. I gotta go to the bathroom. Yeah. Hey man, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Can you guys hold down for a minute?
No.
What?
Oh, yeah. I don't know what you want us
I don't know.
to talk about.
I don't know, but I gotta go.
God.
You gotta announce it or something.
Making life so difficult.
I know. I don't understand why you gotta make an announcement. This ain't high school. This ain't elementary school, right?
Like, did you raise your hand too?
Yeah, I'm like, man, I don't think he had his hall pass, so he can't go.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't need that tape. You don't have to tape that. March is almost over. Wait a minute, we're supposed to be holding it down, right?
Like I said, I know you came in late, so what do you want to talk about?
Man, okay. I mean, I came in late, but I've been listening to what y'all saying.
Oh no,
Yeah,
we've been talking about sports, man. That's about it.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I've been listening.
Like I said, I just was saying because he was like, LeBron James' injury is more worse than what it is, and I'm just like, I feel like at the end of the day, I just feel like with it being so close to playoff time, I feel like the league and the front offices of teams tend to exaggerate injuries so they don't have to let their players play. You know, so they can save them for the playoffs. It's like I mean, I don't really think teams care about like standing as much as like because like it used to be like, okay, I need a high standing for home court advantage, but obviously that means nothing now. Like home court advantage doesn't mean anything now because of and there's hardly any fans in the stands. So it's like, what's the point of having home court advantage if you don't really have fans in the stands? It's like every city that does have fans like isn't going to be in the playoffs. So it's like it doesn't really matter. So
yeah,
but that was my thing about LeBron James. It's like I truly feel like his team needs to step up more, and I feel like he's just making a point to be like, hey, you guys, I can't do everything. It's like you guys need to step it up. We got you all stars here for to help, not to sit back and let me get a triple double at 38 years old every game. Like that don't make no sense. Like I just feel like a lot of these guys were key players on every team, and it's like now they're acting like they don't know how to play basketball. Like, I mean, I'm not really a Lakers fan, but I am a LeBron James fan. It's like I'm a Heat fan, so I'm happy with what the Heat are doing. I have no complaints on that fact. Yeah. But I do feel bad for LeBron James. It's like this is the only team in history where you can say that they've gotten better since they won the championship. Like no other team has gotten better since they won a championship. It's like, but at the same time, they really haven't because this team has not lived up to expectations. So.
I don't know, man. Those dudes get paid a lot of money, so just watch them play.
There, like I agree with you 100%. They get paid a lot of money to put a circular rubber thing in a cotton net. Like it doesn't trust me, and it doesn't make any sense. I agree with you 100%. If you look at their sole job is to put this ball in this hoop, that's their sole job. That's it. There is no like logistics about it. There is no math or no science. Your sole job is to put this ball in this net. That's it. It doesn't matter how you do it. You can shoot it. You can lay it up. You can throw it in there.
You can punt it.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you can punt it.
Seriously,
it goes in.
It's like at the at the end of the day, that's their job. And like I said, yes, I do feel like I do agree with you. They get paid a lot of money to do that simple task. Like, yes, I do feel like football should get paid a lot more because to get that ball down 100 yards is not an easy task. But NBA, it's like, yeah, I mean, I love the NBA. I'll say that in a heartbeat. But I do feel like, yeah, these guys are overly paid for, especially because of the endorsements. That's another reason why I feel like the NBA is overly paid. It's like a lot of these star guys on these teams get endorsements, but I can say that this is the 1 year that NBA players have started to give back more, which it could be because of everything that's happening. But yes, you got a lot of more non-star players that are giving back. But like, do I feel like some of these guys should get $136 million for 4 years who aren't star players? No, I do not feel that at all. I feel like Michael Conley shouldn't get $136 million deal. It's like, you are trash. Like, that makes no sense.
That's blasphemy. You should get every dime.
like me, I don't feel like honest Ante Akumbo should have got paid as much as he did. It's like, you never won a championship. So it's like, okay, yeah, dude, you're good. Like, don't get me wrong, but are you worth this if you never get us to the conference finals? Like, no, I'm not going to give you $136 million. Like, no. You can get like 80. I'm not going to give you $136 million and you never got us to a conference finals. Like, that don't make no sense. Like, that's a lot of money for a guy who like, you guys are just hoping that's going to get you to the promised land. Like,
good and well, he deserved that.
No, he doesn't. Like I said, he's a good player. He's a good player, but he ain't that goddamn good.
That dude is a bad ball. I don't know, man.
That's the world that we live in.
I think most of these sports, man, they just breaking these dudes off for all kinds of money. You just gotta grin and take it.
Like I said, I do think that baseball, I don't know why a lot of these guys get paid $100 million to sit on the bench for a majority of the game. It don't make no sense. But then you go, what's the American pastime?
Because, man, there's gonna be one time they need that to hit that ball in the space. That's when they're gonna call up.
Baseball has the, what is that called? The home run, the derby, and
yep.
It's like, it sucks. It's not even fun. Like, you just watch guys just hit home run. You're like, oh yeah, this is amazing.
But isn't that just like the slam dunk contest though?
I mean, the All-Star game has a multiple of things. At least it has a 3-point competition, a skills challenge. I mean, it used to have more, but I mean, they had to take everything out this year because the All-Star game, it was only one day instead of 3. So. But yes, in a way, it's like the dunk competition. But I feel like the dunk competition is stupid too, because it's not like these dudes can do the actual dunks that they want to do because they take a chance of getting hurt. So it's like how these no-name dunkers who are doing the same dunks we've seen, years and years and years, which is stupid to me. Now that's the stupid part. It's like we done seen these same dunks, and it's
I
like, why are
mean,
we even judging this?
but after a while, think about it. Like, can you really improve on a dunk that much?
No, I agree with you. You can't. There's there's nothing you can do to improve on a dunk. It's like we've seen it all. Unless you're gonna just do something that's never been done in the NBA. It's like, yes,
Right.
all those dudes who do like and one and stuff like that, yeah, those guys can do crazy dunks. Like, okay, if you're gonna do something like that, then okay. But NBA players will kill themselves if they try those things. So,
But you gotta think about it. How many the and one players have ever transitioned over to play in the game? Was it like two?
you said what?
How many of those and one players have transitioned over to play?
Oh, for the NBA?
Yeah. I think it's either one or
None
two.
of them, to be honest with you.
No, I think there was one player that actually made it to the NBA from N1.
The only guy that was in the NBA and then who like did the and one thing was Hayford Austin. He was the only one who did both. Like he didn't start off doing and one, but he did both. But like I said, but like his style of play, you know, he couldn't really take it to the NBA. You know, AI did the and one things and, you know, so on and so on. Like other players did do it. Like I know Stephon Marbury at a time, like he was doing a lot of the and one stuff, but you know, like those guys really didn't make it as superstar players anyway. It's like, yeah, they were probably all stars for their time, but they weren't superstar players. I'll never say that. I'll never say like Hayford Austin is a household name.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
You said who?
Allen Iverson was pretty tough.
Allen Iverson, yeah, that's true. No disagreement there. Allen Iverson was a household name, but it's like Allen Iverson is more known for NBA accolades than and one. But I mean, I will agree with you on, yeah, you know, he did have his hanger in and one at one point in time. AI's issues were a lot different on the court than, you know, anything else. That's what hurt him.
Yeah.
It wasn't the spectacular the spectacularness of AI. It was just the dude had a messed up way of looking at life. That's the only thing. It's like he wanted to be a star player even when, you know, you got told no. And he didn't want to take no as an answer. So
I mean, he did change the rules in basketball.
he did. A lot of rules had to change because of him. No disagreement there. But I just still feel like you were a 6-foot shooting guard. It's like you gotta understand that, you know, you can only do so much, especially when the league was starting to get bigger. You know, it's like, especially towards the end of his career, it's like, yeah, you know, now you got guys like Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James and so on and so be it. And you can't stand with these guys, and he just didn't understand that. It's not a knock against AI.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know, dude. Like I said, they get paid a lot of money to do things.
Damn, where did he go use the bathroom? Timbuktu? Like
he went to go use it in the Fast and Furious movie.
Man, this dude, he should have said he had to go boo boo. He should have said that. it makes sense on why he kept reiterating it 13 times over.
Yeah, I
sense
gotta
now.
go. I gotta go. Oh shit! Who is man? I'm gonna write a letter to California and tell them they full of shit.
Yeah, seriously.
I was like, how stupid am I sitting at this damn football game? And it's like rain, cold as shit.
I was about to say, yeah, man. I work outside, so I was outside in rain and snow last night and wind. So trust me, I hear you.
Yeah, but that's your job. You get paid for that. I went there to support this little dude. And I'm like, man, this is cool and fun. All right. I mean, I'm sitting there doing like, I really care about this dude this much. You think about this real quick. The
Yeah,
game
no, I
got
would have went out.
delayed an extra 20 minutes.
Oh no.
I mean, honestly, I could have left after halftime and just saved myself some time because, I mean, the damn game was already over. They beat the dog out of those kids. So the referees, when they came back from halftime, was like, yeah, don't stop the clock or anything.
I'll just let it keep going. Just let it keep going.
Dude, these kids over here right now putting up basketball numbers for their goddamn scores.
Oh, I'm in the football.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They putting up basketball
Yeah, like
scores.
like my nephew plays and his score is always like 52 to like what is it, 52 to like 48 or something. I'm like, why do y'all score so much? Like, I don't think no sense.
Yeah, see that would be okay. My little nephew, his game the other day, their final score was 63-6.
Oh wow.
And then my other nephew that played last night, their final score was 49-0.
Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, no. That's like and did did he win those games at least or no?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Luckily, my nephews are on the winning sides, but I'm telling you, 49-0 halftime. The referees are
yeah,
like,
no.
just run the clock. Don't even stop.
Oh yeah, no. I would have left. There's no way. I would have left. I would have been like, I would go get some tacos or something. I'm not staying here. I'm not staying here. This game is over.
Yes. I mean, and that's just the numbers I mean, I get it. Their teams are really good, and that's a good thing. But I mean, they are beating the bricks off of these little. I was like, God damn. My other nephew, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? The game was so bad they didn't just keep running the clock, but they turned the scoreboard off.
Oh wow.
It was like 65 to nothing. Like the referees told these dudes, yeah, just turn off the scoreboard, just keep running the clock and just leave the scoreboard. It's good. We good.
That is and a participation. Like, oh no, let's not have a score. So all the kids can feel special. Like,
bro.
what?
I was like, these dudes, they not just beating it, man, they killing these dudes.
Could you imagine going to a game and not being a score? Like, I'd be so pissed off.
No, that's not the worst part. So I was like, okay. My nephew was like, yo, I'm the lead scorer in my league right now, bro. So I go pull up his stats. The other team, it was like, like I said, it's like 60 something to 0. Like that was the ass beating they gave. So I'm looking at him. Okay, you got 100, 200 receiving yards. That's dope. The other team's
Yeah.
total yardage. The other team's total yardage was negative yards.
Oh yeah, no. That coach needs to be fired.
I said, wait a minute. Did this say negative total yards? That means passing and rushing. -8. God damn.
Yeah, no. That's when you need to fire the whole sports program.
Oh man, and
That's just ridiculous. If you got -8 yards, that's just terrible.
And the team they beat up on yesterday, my nephew was like, "Oh, it's all good, man. They haven't won a game in 3 years." I was like, "Y'all play 10 games? Yeah, so these mother are 0-30? Does the school just, hey man, why don't we just hang up this football program completely?
Seriously.
Let's just put that money into the basketball team or something." I said,
That's a shame.
And it doesn't look like they're gonna win a damn game this season.
That's why, I've been saying for years, like all these, like some of these teams, like some of these actual like professional teams that have never won anything, and they've been a team for like 50, 60, 70 years. It's like, why are they still even a program? I get so, like, who's paying for this team to lose every year?
It's like, okay, you got to rebuild the program. I get that. Teams go through the transition. But I'm like, 3 years? Oh, dude, that means there's a kid on that team who's going to go their whole high school career playing football, getting yelled at and cussed at and spit on all summer to lose every game.
Exactly. To know that they're gonna lose. It's like, how do you do this every year?
Yeah.
To like not have scouts, like there's not gonna be any scouts. There's not gonna be any trophies. Like your parents are gonna hate you for making them sit out here in this rain, cold, whatever, or the heat. They gotta take you to practice. It's like you're gonna spend more money taking this kid to practices and uniforms and travel and all those things more than they even win a trophy. I couldn't imagine going 4 years playing a sport and not
a single
winning.
win. Not one. I mean, bro, I was like, one single win. Come on, bro. I guarantee you. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. These made a catch in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. The dude made a 25-yard catch, and they stands went insane.
That's sad.
And I have the video proof. If you don't believe me, dude caught the ball. 25. These went crazy. 2 plays later, they throw the ball. My nephew intercepts that, and I'm like, what the? That's all you guys have to look forward to is a 20, and then that didn't even count because y'all was so far behind. That was just them trying to catch up in yardage.
Exactly. It's like, how do you look at these kids and be like, oh, well, we'll get them next time, or you guys did a good job. Like, how do you look at these kids and say that? Like, oh, well, you guys are, still great kids. Like, what do you say to, what do you say to them? Like, I'd be like, you guys are a bunch of losers. I would literally pull a Mighty Ducks thing and just be like, this team sucks. And
you start hitting people. You start attacking players. Like, did the coach just start attacking people? Yes.
Yeah, like I would start throwing Gatorade and chairs.
I'm gonna just
like
let you know right now. If I was the head coach of a team that had lost 3 straight seasons and was going on a 4th, I wouldn't even stay till the end of the game. The time it was a blowout, I would just hand my fucking phone to whatever player was close to me and go get my car.
Seriously. Seriously. I'd be like, if we were down 49, 49-0, I would literally do like that guy at Talladega Nights. I would just go get a hot dog. Like I wouldn't even care. I would just go get a hot dog. And you guys can figure it out because this is stupid. This is stupid.
Bro, I would be at the concession saying like, hey, they got some nice chili dogs over here.
Seriously. Like I wouldn't even take it serious. Like I would literally bring a portable game system, a Switch or something, and just be like, hey, if you guys need me, I'll be over here playing this Switch because obviously this is the only way I'm gonna win a game.
I mean, that I like again, I've went to football games before and I went to some where they pad the scores, but that's what I said. Right now these dudes is making like literally they doing basketball numbers. They are beating the dog shit out of these dudes.
That's crazy.
Like no mercy.
That's what it sounds like. I know when my nephew, when he was like 5 and 6, when he started football, it's like he was on a really good team and they used to blow out kids. Like these little 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds blowing kids out. Like I said, just like you said, like 39 to nothing and 40. Like I was like I literally told my cousin, I was like, dude, why don't y'all give the other team a chance? Like they're 5 and 6 years old. Like, what the hell? Like, this is sad. Like y'all just beating up on these kids like that. But it's like they used to train these 5 and 6 years old like they was grown ass men. Like I used to go to their practices and they're screaming at them and kids are crying and it's, oh my God, it was so sad to see like these 5-year-old and 6-year-olds like literally get talked to like they grown men. It's like so many parents would like take their kids and leave, but I can say that I mean it built these kids to be like really like they won every game. They won every fucking game. I will say that. Yeah. Because even I said they wouldn't be talking to my kid like that. I know that this grown man ain't gonna be cussing at my son like that. I know that much.
Yeah, but again, look at the other side of it. I'm telling you, the 49ers zip was but 63 to 6, bro. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie. Being the coach, if my kid was on the hey, Junior, hey, let's go. Let's get out of here. What? You ain't gonna wait till this? Nah, let's go. I ain't got time for this. You ain't gonna win this game.
Know that. Out of here. No, that's true. Like I said, if I was on a team where, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even make it 3 years. Hell, I wouldn't make it 3 games.
Y'all just getting obliterated.
I'll put it to you like this. If literally I went to every game, like if basically I went to 3 games and we lost and we only scored 3 points and the other, no, hell no, get the hell off this team because this is stupid. You ain't gonna never, like I said, it's not getting you nowhere. This is dumb. Like, yeah, no, get your shit. Like, oh, I need my pads and my nope, leave all that.
Get that shit back. Don't even worry about it.
Seriously, they gonna have you join either basketball or football, or sorry, basketball or baseball or something. But this just ain't it. This just ain't it. I'd be so mad if I had to sit there and watch my kid's team lose.
Man, and you pay money for that.
Not me. That's a lot.
Oh,
it's like a mom is understandable, but like how as a father can you sit there and watch that? Like,
did G come back?
Even if you don't know it, even if you don't know anything about sports, it's like how could you sit there and watch your kid lose every game and still smile? It's like, really? Like, you're not even mad that you suck?
Guess that's a no.
It's like I'm raising a loser. That's not right. That's not what I had a kid for. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to win every game. Like, I'm not saying that at all, because that'd just be conceited of me.
Yeah,
But I am
but it,
saying you could at least score more than 3 points.
I mean, you, I'm like, dude. Like when I looked at the score, like, dude, it's halftime, and these dudes almost got 50 points. If they wouldn't have started running the clock